Hello everybody, and I thought today I would say a few words about how yoga can help musicians. Every year it's an enormous pleasure for me to be invited to teach yoga to a group of pianists who meet at the Royal Hospital School in Holbrook in Suffolk. And the event is called Pianissimi. It attracts a lot of attention. It's for very experienced pianists, and this group of people spends a few days honing their skills, making sure they are improving their technique in the hands of some wonderful pianists and masters of the piano, and also helping to improve the way they go about performing. So when I go along and teach yoga, I thought I would just say a little bit about what I hope they get from those sessions. So first of all, if we think about posture, if you want to look confident when you take your place at the piano, if you want to inspire people to think you're going to play really well, which of course you are, walking in beautifully upright, standing well, having a great posture is an enormous part of the impact that you'll make. And secondly, when you're actually seated at the piano, again, in order not to strain the body, in order to last the course, you may be playing for quite some time, good posture, good core strength is essential. You need strength in your upper back to keep the rib cage up, to keep the shoulders back, to keep the head well balanced. And core strength just to see you through that process. You could be burning around, I think it said about 180 calories each hour while you're playing, which may not sound an awful lot, but it will soon mount up. So you need the energy and the strength and the physical resilience to stay upright and performing well. So we look at some postures that will help with upper back strength and with core strength, all the musculature around the body coming into harmony to hold you well. The second aspect that we look at in our yoga sessions is the breath. Now again, you're going to be sitting well, you're then going to have plenty of space to breathe, but utilising that space is the key. How are you going to use your breath to give you the strength and the stamina to perform, and also crucially, maybe to get you onto the stage in the first place? Performance nerves is a real issue for many people, and it's well known that the ability to control the flow of the breath, to gently lengthen the breath out, is enormously helpful in managing performance nerves. If you're inclined to be anxious about performing, it's not going to help you to keep your fingers crossed and hope it won't happen. You need to know it may well happen, it likely is going to happen, and exactly how you're going to deal with each stage of this slight sense of anxiety maybe. For some people it's quite intense when it arises. So managing the breath, taking back control of the breath is a really important aspect of performance, and we cover that in the yoga sessions too. So finally, the aspect of the mind, concentration, focus. If you are going to be playing for several hours maybe, how are you going to keep that focus? Well, it's about discipline. It's about knowing how to bring the mind back. It's about how to be in the moment when you're performing, when you're playing, when you're engaging with your audience. How to keep that focus and not let something that may have just slightly slipped put you off. Mental discipline, really important. And of course, the more we can control our mind, the more we're aware of ourselves, our self-awareness gives us greater empathy with other people. So it helps to build that empathy with your audience, helps you to give the sort of performance that your audience will remember for quite some time. Even if technically there may be a little tiny slip, they will remember the way you engaged with them and the way you made them feel during your performance. So the ability to focus your thoughts and to develop empathy is something else that comes through a regular yoga practice. I'm really looking forward to seeing the attendees, the talented people of Pianissimi in April. and it'll be great to work with you again and develop these performance skills.